Hello and welcome to Half Baked, where an idiot tries to bake bread. Today, we'll be doing our best to make some hoagies. In the bowl of a stand mixer, you'll want to place 8 grams of dry active yeast, along with 308 grams of lukewarm water. For this, you'll also need to add in 28 grams of sugar. Now, the sugar is not to make the bread sweet, but to provide food for the yeast so that the fermentation process can properly begin. Whisk your mixture briefly to combine, making sure that all of the sugar and yeast have fully dissolved in the warm water, and allow to sit for 5 to 10 minutes until the yeast becomes active, at which point a foam layer should appear on the top. Once your yeast mixture has become foamy, you'll want to add half of 512 grams of bread flour. Place your dough hook onto your mixer. Turn the speed to low and mix until your dough forms a shaggy mass, about 4 minutes, before adding in 1 teaspoon of salt. And with the mixer turned back to low, add the remaining half of your flour. Allow to come together before adding in 56 grams of cold butter, 1 chunk at a time, allowing to fully incorporate before adding the next piece. Continue mixing until your dough is soft and slightly sticky, before attempting to shape into a tight ball. Once shaped to your liking, place it back into the bowl of your stand mixer. Cover and set in a warm spot until nearly double in size. Should take about 1 hour depending on the temperature of your room. Move to a lightly floured surface, gently punch down, and cut into 8 roughly equal pieces. Now, to shape your hoagies, take one of the 8 pieces of dough and flatten into a rough square. Fold the top 2 corners down into the center of the square and repeat with the top edge and roll into a loose cylinder. Using the entire length of both thumbs, press down and forward until you have a tight cylindrical shape, which will help to trap the gases released during the fermentation process and allow your dough to rise properly. Continue with your remaining pieces, borrowing dough from some of the bigger ones for some of the smaller ones, until all of your hoagies are roughly the same size. Don't worry about doing it quickly at this time, that will come with practice. Once all of your hoagies are shaped, you'll want to transfer onto a parchment-lined baking sheet, making sure that there's enough room for them to double in size, and making sure that they're all seam sides down. Cover and allow to double in size again, which should take about 45 minutes. Once proof, score your hoagies however you like with a razor blade, which will allow steam to escape during the baking process so they don't explode out the side. And optionally, brush with butter or an egg wash before transferring to your preheated 375 degree oven and baking until golden brown. This should take between 16 to 23 minutes. And if you liked this video, please like, subscribe, ring the bell notification, and keep an eye out. We make new ones every single week.